Yes, this is Miss Donna. I also call myself simply Donna. Oh, I'm trying to come on here and be positive, but it's hard. Excuse me, I gotta get this message off my politics. I hate politics. I hate because we even have to have so-called leaders. My thing is, why can't we lead ourselves? But I'm quite sure there are reasons for leaders. When I look at YouTube, there's so much going on YouTube. And I, for myself, is affected by a lot of things that I see on YouTube. A lot of the channels who are geared toward politics or just out of this world, something I can say. And even though I know the people that are telling the truth, sometimes it's hard because so to listen to the truth because so much is coming at me at one time. So I have made up my mind to stay away from politics, especially during the holidays. What's going to happen is going to happen. There are people who have a lot of concerns about the vaccines, and they're saying, "Well, I'm not going to take the vaccine." Now, if the vaccines are mandatory, what are they going to do? I would hate for this to become something that is unthinkable. If people are deciding to fight back, hmm, I just don't know. Why is this happening? Now, I understand that it is biblical, and I don't know the Bible like a lot of people do. And even if you read the Bible, you got to understand what you're reading. So I am going to learn the Bible, and for things that I don't understand, I will ask questions about them. And in my 59 years, I have never felt so imprisoned. I know I came from a family of slaves, as far as, at least that's what I've been told. And in some people's minds, slavery has never ended. Once a slave, always a slave. So a lot of us, some people call us ADOS, are victims. We are really victims because we didn't do this to ourselves. Now, there are people that out there dispute whatever I'm saying. They will say, well, you all don't have to be like that. There are a lot of opportunities here in the United States. Well, yeah, that's true. But why do ADOS have to struggle sometimes to get those opportunities that people are talking about? Why do we have to compete with so many people who come here so that they can enjoy so much that we can't even enjoy? I understand now that our votes, black people's votes, are trying to be replaced in the Democratic Party by people of color. Some people refer to black people as people of color, and no, we're not people of color, we're black people. People of color are referring to other groups. They're usually called brown people. I have nothing against these people. Nothing. But it does sadden me to know that we're in competition with these people, and it is causing both groups all to kind of like just like each other, hate each other. America is a land of opportunity. Why can't people have that opportunity who really want that opportunity? We should not have to resort to all kinds of demeaning things just to get a nice home or a nice car and wear nice clothes and have a halfway decent bank account. We should not have to resort to those type of things. We also should not have to resort to having to look at other people who come here as, oh, well, they're here and we're not going to have any jobs. I know exactly what's going on, but it's just, sometimes I'm speechless. I can't even say words because that's how disgusted I feel about the whole thing. And no, I shouldn't have to leave this country because, first of all, my ancestors next to come here. And why didn't they just send us on back? Everything's taken from us. Our culture, our language, our skills were just exploited. Everything's taken. But yet, we have no complaints. We should be complaining about anything. There are people in every race out there who do things that are not smart. But the whole race is not punished for it. The Latinos or Latinas, I really don't know exactly how that goes, but the Hispanics, when one of their people does something, the whole group is not blamed for it. But when blacks do something, the whole group is blamed for it. And that's unfair because a lot of us want to just work, live our own lives. No, we don't want to be with anybody. We don't want to go to another race to feel accepted. No, we don't want that. We just want to live our lives and respect ourselves and respect others. No, we don't want to try to do anything to make other groups accept us. But we do want respect. There are a lot of blacks out there who just want respect. And no, we're not going to go out of our way to get it. It should be something that should come naturally for us. And a lot of people all over the world are shown, um, they're shown these depictions of black people doing all kind of crazy things. And this is what they say, well, oh, okay, that group is like that. So we're not going to have anything to do with them when we go to the US or to America. We're not going to respect those people because look at the things that they do. Even the ones who live in these beautiful homes, they're the same way. They're all uncivilized. Well, of course, we all know that you all see what others want you to see. But that's not important right now. There's so much going on. And when I go on YouTube, I see so many black people on there, or African Americans, whatever you want to call us, ADOS, etc. I see so many black people on YouTube downgrading each other and just hating on each other. And all of this stuff is going on, but they're not even focusing on what's right there in their faces. They're worrying about who's saying things about whom or whatever. That's all they're concerned about. And there's a part of me that understands why they choose to focus on things that are not important or negativity, because it is hard focusing on something like the vaccines that may just take you out of here. You're not asking for vaccines. You're following the rules. You're making sure that you wash your hands. You're making sure that you wear face masks. You're making sure that you're standing 6 feet from other people. You're taking a lot of precautions, and still you have to take the vaccine. It's not right. It's unconstitutional. This is supposed to be a civilized country, not one that's not saying that the other countries are uncivilized, because I know better. But I'm just saying this is supposed to be a civilized country. And why are we having to do things that we don't have to do or don't want to do? Now, my video might be flagged, but I'm not going to worry about that. I just want Black people, African Americans, ADOS, to realize that we are somebody. And we need to focus on things or the issues at hand. No, we don't have to go and worry about them all day long. But we should focus somewhat on them, because this is happening right now to us. We are being made the faces of everything that is negative. So, in my opinion, if you focus on a people who's supposed to be nobody, then there's something wrong with the whole picture. 2 and 2 is not 4. It's not adding up. Why would you focus on people who supposed to be so minute to you and to the rest of the world? Those people really should be invisible. But yet, you focus on them. So those people got to be pretty special in order for someone to focus on them in the way that Black people are focused on by so many groups of people. We should not be in the limelight of even anything negative, because we're supposed to be invisible. We're supposed to be nobodies. That's why it doesn't make any sense to me to focus on people who are nothing. Let the rest of society tell it. I know we're special people. So I'm going to go and I'm going to close, because I can't even stand to think about it anymore. And just as I've said before, when I first came on here, during the holidays, I'm going to come up off of YouTube listening to political views, because I'm not running from them, but I'm hoping that everybody else would understand what's going on right now. Because to me, I have been outdone by what I see. I never thought in my lifetime I would see anything like this happening to Black people. Even though Black people have always been the negative image or been portrayed in a negative way, then than all people, really. All people, people of color, or, or whatever the case may be, or Caucasians, we have always been exploited. But I think there's something that we can do. I think some blacks can do. We can unite. Oh, we can still dislike each other. I mean, we don't have to like each other, but we can respect each other. And if we are to survive, then we're gonna have to unite. But that's all I'm gonna say right now. And I'm praying for all of us. Bye.